Alright, open the garage.
Dude, what?
Oh my god!
Are you kidding me right now?
Where's your buddy?
Are you taking my car?
Oh, yeah. Well, welcome back to the channel, guys. Today, I am going to be doing my first vinyl wrap. It's actually my first customer. And I'm really hyped. I'm so hyped. I got my little purse on. Ain't that right, baby?
Let's go.
Let's go, girl.
Let's go to Dutch. I'm gonna drive the car. Might hit some curbs. Say oops.
Damn it!
That's the Jeep. That's what I'm rapping.
Hey, ask him what happened to his car.
Hey, look. Guys, if you're watching this, please never, ever let a female drive your car. Ever. Because that was what happened. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, don't do that. They're liabilities, bro.
Except your girlfriend, right? Your guns.
Ooh. I'm like Mike was not Mike Wazowski. I'm like Sully. When they're in there's a little clip when Mike has his car.
Are you sure?
And I gotta go down like this.
Oh, these aren't dry.
That's what Sully does, remember? Like that.
Drier than me. Fuck. These are dry. Did you mess?
Yeah, I like that one.
Laughing.
No, I used to talk so much shit about Mustangs, and then you got me in this Mustang, and this thing's kind of clean.
You're welcome.
I honestly don't think Mustangs are like bad. I just think people are stupid. Oh, you got a Mustang? You're rather gonna run people over. Well, yeah, most likely because you fucking are trash. So. Or you're my girl. Who hits curbs?
Shut up. 3 times.
Alright, Chris. Michaela's dad, if you're watching this.
He won't.
Don't send this to Chris. We're in Sportsman. It just feels good. She just feels so good. She just like keeps pulling and pulling and pulling and she just doesn't stop. Besides my other friend Chris, who had a 6-speed manual, who had his 5.0 6-speed manual for about 2 weeks, and then he fucking flipped it on the freeway. Total. Motor's still good though. So I guess all Mustang drivers still ain't shit, but hey, let's just be real.
Except me.
Probably gonna grab 2 of them. I got my first customer. She's got a Jeep. She wants me to wrap her Jeep. It's blue right now, and she wants to do the green. She actually also wants to do side steps as well. And then she got a brand new hood. The hood's all boxed up. So we got the hood, and then we got the side steps as well. And then still got fenders coming in, and the fenders should be in tomorrow. So I'm running a little late right now. I got off work super late. So what I'm gonna do, try to wash the car, get it as good as possible, bring it in here, and then once I bring it in here, I can shut the garage and then get a clay bar and clay bar everything, get it off like really nice and clean, try to get all the dirty grime off of it, all the old stuff, and then probably start taking off the handles of the doors. And once I take all that off, then I should be okay, and then we'll start back tomorrow. Alright, so my first plan of attack right now is to wash the Jeep. The Jeep's is dirty right now. The owner, she did take it off-roading, and she took off-roading a lot. But I'm gonna give her a nice little clean down, wash her up really good, try to get all the dirt and the grime off, make it as smooth as possible. I gotta wipe it down with some, I believe it's isopropyl alcohol, 70%, wipe it down so there's no streaks. And then when I put the film on, everything should be pretty well. Just wash the car up pretty good, make her super clean, and then I'll be able to disassemble the doors. I'll be able to disassemble the handles, all that stuff, to get in all like the little crevices, and then we can move on to the wrap. So. I got her washed. She's all washed now. Got her in the garage. A little snug fit, a little snugged up in here. But now I'll be able to disassemble all the things I need to get off right now. That's what I'm gonna work on, and then I'll do a clay bar on the whole Jeep right now, just to get it like clean just one more good time. So I'm actually really hyped right now. I was very low on myself. I was like, let me give me some time, but no, I got it all off. It looks pretty clean. I did wash it, but this is all the dirt from the inside from that got back between the mirror and the side. So there's a bunch of dirt in there. So I'm gonna have to clean this all out one more time, which I have no problem doing. But now I can do this door. Now I know how this process works. I can do it on this door, and then also do on the other doors. So I got 4 doors to do. Make sure it's all flush, and then after it's all flush, I'm gonna be debadging. After I debadge, I'm probably gonna have to take off the taillights as well. Take off this plate, take off the license plate, and then as well, I'm probably gonna have to take off this badge as well. So that will be the next thing. So I got the handle out on this door. Now I'm on the driver's side. But one thing that I had to do, which was new for me, good thing I have all my tools, is I got my Dremel. So I got my Dremel, and I had to Dremel a hole right here, because if you don't Dremel a hole right here, you gotta take this whole thing apart, and it takes way longer. It takes 3 times as long. But you cut a hole right here, you do whatever you gotta do, just get a hole right here, and then you get access to the bolt that holds onto the handle, which is on the other side. You get access to the handle, and then you're able to pull it out on the other side. Now there's a nut that's on the inside, and if you drop that nut and it goes down to the bottom, then you're kind of SOL, and then you gotta pry the whole door open to get the nut in the bottom. So you gotta be really careful. You gotta be very, very patient when you do this, but when you get it all off, then you get the handle off and then you have access. So now I have a flat surface. I will wipe it down again. When I wipe it down, then I'll be able to wrap all the way down, get behind all the crevices. So when I put the handle back down, it'll look like everything's supposed to be how it's supposed to be. It's gonna almost look like paint. Put the windows up when you're doing this. I have the windows all the way up. The windows are all the way up. Then I'll have access. If you keep the windows down, the window's gonna be in the way. So put the windows all the way up. On the other side, on the passenger side, those windows are down and everything's unlocked, so I have access to reach in and open the door. If the windows are up, you're not gonna have access to open up the vehicle, of course. There it is, right there. I just come in here, snag that bolt. Yeah. Alright, so I just took off, not the hood, but like right before the hood where the airflow goes through. I took that off. I did take off the little mirror, the little lights. So the bar was right here, there's a little light right here, and then the light bar was on top. The reason why I did not fully disconnect this is because I don't want to run through the wires and take them off, because that would take just a little bit more time. And when I took them off, you know, there's all this dirt, so I'm gonna have to clean this really, really well. And then I'm gonna have to clean all this really, really well, because when I took out the mirror, there was dirt that got trapped in the inside, and I'm just gonna clip it, give it another wipe down, make it super, super clean, and then go over it with a clay bar. But yeah, I mean, with the light bar, it took a little bit extra time. I had to take that off, and then finally getting off everything. I'm gonna have to debadge this, getting the tail lights off. I'm considering if I may or may not take off these. I might give this a nice little wipe down, take off the plate. Same thing, got the gas cap off, door jams, everything. So just gonna take my time. This, I didn't do a full wipe down because I am gonna be taking this off, and she does want a hood replacement. She got a hood. It looks pretty clean. I have not opened it up yet. She just sent me pictures. I believe this is gonna be super nice. So I'm not gonna really worry about this. I'm gonna take this off completely. I'm gonna wrap the vent that's right over here. That's gonna be by itself. And then as well, the doors I'm gonna do, of course, and then I'm most likely gonna have to climb up on top and then wrap around right here in the windshield is, because that's the only way I'm gonna be able to get to it. But the bonus is that this is convertible, so I don't have to worry about the hood right now. Actually, like, amazing how, like, I watched this thing. I watched this, like, pretty intense, and I couldn't get everything off. And she did drive this off-road. This is her off-road vehicle, and now she said this is gonna be her pavement princess. But this is my first time ever using, I guess this is what they consider a clay bar and a ceramic coat. And I looked it up, and it's actually, it helps the film stick more if I go and get this surface super clean. Well, I'm spraying it on, and like I can feel all the bumps, and I could feel like all the residue that's left over, and some of it like picks up and you can't even see by eye, and then when you wipe it over, you'll pick it up and you're like, oh, okay, there it is. And then you'll come down and you'll start wiping it off, and it'll start picking it up and taking it off. So this prep work is very intense. Like, I just want to make sure that I do the best for Beth, which is the owner of this vehicle. I want it to look very professional. Even though this is my first wrap, I want her to understand that I really am trying to give 110% in this wrap. So like this right here, this came out of nowhere. I try to take it off. It's just sticky residue that I didn't see, that I did not catch. And now I gotta catch that off. But I'll work on that. But I wanna do everything I can, because even though this is my first time wrapping and I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna do the best I can in every single category. So prep work, this taking off all these handles and everything took a very long time. And not only that, the light bar took a while too, and I was missing a couple tools that I had to go get. But Beth, if you are watching this, and anybody else who's watching this, just know everything that I do is 110%. It's not gonna be slight work. It's not gonna be light. I'm gonna do it as if I were to want it on my car, because I want you to jump in your car and understand like you love it, and you understand the guy who did it loved it too. So say a big shout out to my girl. She over here with the alcohol, getting it all sprayed out in the front. What's up, girl?
Hi.
Hi. Is your girl helping you wrap a car? Probably not, because you a punk. Ain't that right, babe?
Right.
Right. Alright, so the moment that I've been all waiting for. So this is about to be emerald green, or you can consider mint green as well. So I'm about to do an unboxing real quick, show you guys what it looks like, and then we're gonna get to wrapping. Okay. Bam. Bam, bam, bam. This thing is cool because it's got a back layer. And it's got a clear film on top too as well. Hey, how tall are you? Like 5'2"?
2.5.
Stand up straight.
I'm exactly 5'2".
So that's preference. This has a 4-inch lift on it, but do some measuring right now. Get some measuring out the way, check the doors, and then start cutting. Here we go, baby. Oh yeah, huh? I got all my tools as fuck. Alright, so I'm just geeking out, don't worry. No worries, I'm just geeking out a little bit. Overrated. So I got this door done, but where I messed up was the hinges. The hinges were super hard to do. And I thought like, oh, let me just like make a trim right here. And then I trimmed too short and you can see the blue. So I'm probably gonna have to redo this whole door. But on this one, I'm doing the hinge and it's coming out a lot better. It just takes a lot of time. And there's a wrinkle right here I gotta fix. And there's a bubble right here I gotta get out. But I watched, if you guys look up Rap Sesh, I don't know how to say it, but they're out here in Arizona, they're in Gilbert. I went over there and I asked them like, oh, what do I need? And you know, what do I need to do? And the guys that were there helped me. They like gave me like a step-by-step, like, you know, you need to start an account over here and then you need to get these tools and you need to do this. And it's like, hey, start with Avery, because Avery's like a lot easier to work with, especially your first time. And then I looked up doing the hinges because like I was just having such a hard time last night on just the hinges. And same thing, they have a YouTube channel as well, Rap Sesh. They show you how to do the hinges on the Jeep, but they show the hinges by themselves and I'm doing the whole door. So I'm gonna try to do the whole door with the hinge. It's very difficult and I'm trying to make it as best as possible, but like the whole door, like from this top half down is pretty solid. But then like you come into here, of course I'm gonna rip this up and I'm gonna get it back down. But like just trying to get these hinges nice and good. Trying to be very careful about my cut because I made a cut right here. But I gotta try to tuck it in, be heated enough to still get it in, because there's a gap right here and that's not good. Because I can't have a gap and I can't cut that. So alright, so I got the first door done, the second door done. Now the difference that I did between both is I really tried to wrap the hinge, and it's crap because you can see the line where I cut and it was just terrible. So what I did different on this one is I just took the hinge off and then I wrapped underneath the hinge and then I tucked everything in the back and I put it back on and screwed it on. So that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the doors. And then there's a lot of black accents that are gonna be on this car. So all the black accents left, like all the blue hinges, I'm just gonna paint them black. I think it'll look way better. I think it'll make it pop. And then the back and the rear, you got black hinges right here. So it's just like, I think make all the hinges black, paint it all green. She's got a bunch of black accessories all in the truck or the Jeep. And I believe it'll look super good. And it went, like my first door was trash. I'm actually gonna rewrap the first door. I cut too short, so basically like right here I cut a little too short and you can see blue and it just looks not good. So it sucks I'm gonna have to take it all off and redo that whole door, but it is what it is. It's a learning experience. But now I know to take the hinge off, wrap, and it goes by so much quicker. It goes like so much quicker. Take this hinge off, wrap, and then put it back. I messed up on the first door, ripped the whole wrap off, so I'm gonna do that over again. See, now on this door right here, that's where I first sprayed. I took off the hinge, I wrapped all the way down, I stopped halfway, got it all heated in, poked the hole, put the screws back in, put it back on. I put the door hinge back on. That's what I did. I put the door hinge back on, and then I worked my way back down. But before I worked my way back down, I took off that one. I took it off, did a nice little wipe down behind it because there was dirt behind there. Did a nice little clean, and then did the same thing. Wrapped it all the way down, and then also the other hinge is painted. So what I'm gonna do, after I get this all wrapped, I'm gonna mask everything, and then I'm gonna paint that hinge to make it black. The reason why is because, yes, this is my first wrap job. I am very nervous. This is going on day 2 right now of wrapping. I didn't count the disassembly. The disassembly took me a little bit of time, but you know, first of everything, and I wanted to fully disassemble everything and get in all the nice cracks and crannies, because when I assemble everything together, I want it to look pretty nice. Some of the cuts are a little short, some of the cuts are like pretty solid, and I want to make sure when it's all together that you can't really see blue. And that is the one negative thing about this vehicle, is that it's blue. If it was black or if it was white, I might be able to get by with a couple of things, but since it's blue, if I cut a little too short, you can see the blue. And especially since I'm doing the emerald green, you can see everything. The green with the blue, to me personally, does not look good. The reason why I did it is because if we need to take off the wrap and I need to redo it again, or if the owner of this vehicle doesn't want the wrap on anymore and she wants to take it off, and she can either have me take it off or she can try to take it off herself, that is fine. But the black door hinges are gonna look so good, because as well, I'm putting on fenders. She got brand new fenders, so I'm putting fenders on. And the fenders are gonna be coming in. The fenders are right there, and I have another box as well. The fenders are brand new and they're black. It looks good, it's an accent. So I'm like, okay, might as well do everything back. With all the green and all black accents, we got the black bolts, the natural black bolts, and then I'm painting the blue bolts to black. I think it's definitely gonna pop out a lot more. So I'm gonna keep chugging along. Right now it's probably 12:20 in the morning. So this is why I put the lights in, because if I ever want to work on a project and I need to take a lot longer, and you know, I have a busy life, you know, I have work and I have all these other things going on, but it's the weekend, so I can stay up all night. And if I gotta stay up until 3, 4 in the morning to get this done, I'm gonna stay up until 3, 4 in the morning to get this done, so I know I have some clarity to knowing that I actually put my effort in this. So Beth, if you're watching this, the owner of this vehicle, I am really trying and chugging along on this vehicle for you. As well, new viewers, I am still trying to get my personality out there. I am tired, and I'm trying to show you guys who I am a little bit. But this, I love vehicles, I love cars. I didn't think I'd ever get into wraps, but yeah, I think I'm gonna start getting my hands on a little bit more. If you guys like this video so far, put a like, put a comment, and if you guys live in the Arizona area, you guys live in anywhere in Arizona, you guys can message me on Instagram, you guys can message me on Snapchat. I'll drop everything, and I'll drop all my information below. If you want to get your car wrapped, I will do it, and I won't charge you a boatload, because I am also really new. This is my first wrap, and I believe this is going pretty well. Now, are there going to be problems later on? We will see about that. But this is my first wrap. The next car I'm going to wrap is the Infiniti. The other car I'm going to wrap, my roommate, he's got an Infiniti as well. And my mom wants to get her car wrapped after this one gets dropped. One of my friends has a 2021 Chrysler 300. He wants me to wrap that as well. And if you guys want to watch that, I will definitely get that all on film. Just put a comment in the comments section, and I can make that happen. But I'm very new to this, so if you guys have any shit to talk your shit, because all that's gonna be is fuel, and I'm just gonna keep chugging along. But I'm gonna get back to this wrap. Everything's probably gonna go into a time lapse, so I'll catch you guys again. So I'm dead. It's third day. It's 10 o'clock at night right now. And she's done. All I gotta do now is put the new hood on. I'm probably not gonna wrap the hood. I'm gonna put it on. There's some hinges right here if you see the blue. Let's see. We got the blue right here that is left over. I'm gonna mask everything and then I'm gonna paint it black. Fender liner. Gosh, trying to kill me over here, babe. Damn. Fuck.
No, I did the same thing.
We're stupid.
You didn't hear me say ow.
Beth, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but Michaela was talking shit. They said the grain. I said, why green? Why green? Why green? And the neighbors that were coming around, why green? Why green? Why green? And then we put it all on, and then everybody's like, hey, kind of look good. Yeah, stop talking shit. It looks good. But I'm tired. Michaela helped out a lot today. She helped tremendously a lot. She helped me on the bumpers, and she's kind of like a natural. She got a good eye for it. She sees like the tension on the film, and a lot of it I can tell it's like there's a lot of tension. If there's too much tension, you gotta pull another way. It just takes a lot of time. So if anybody out here, if you're watching this and it's your first time trying to rap, or you're thinking about rapping, it takes a lot. It takes a lot. A lot of patience, a lot of time, a lot of patience, because I'm ready. I'm super ready. Just, you know. Wrap's done. Just have like little detail stuff left to do, like the emblems and stuff, like trace around the emblems and then squish them in. That's about it left on the wrap. But now she wanted the wrap, she wanted the hood. We did the hood replacement, and she also wants side steps. So the hood I just finished, and I had to go get a rivet setter, and I got one. It's my first time ever using it, so yeah, I'm putting the fenders on. When she first came, she didn't have fenders on here, and I put one on, and it looks super good. So now I'm gonna put this process right now, putting on this other one, show you guys real quick, and I'll take a little scene from the back, and then I'm gonna get done with the other side, and next time I see you guys, it should be just about done. Alright, open the garage. I put a lot of hours in this, so.
Dude, what?
Oh my god!